hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip
Bars is back.
hip hop,
Sam
hip
Ant.
hop,
Oh God. What's up with you? I done watched them niggas do interview after interview. They not culture vultures, the culture something they been into. So if you never gave them a view, I recommend you do. Cause when they question guests, they message is not subliminal. It don't matter if you
how this gonna play out, because I was supposed to go to LA that next day, and I wasn't able to go because they had shut down what is that, Midway Airport in Chicago.
Okay.
So I was like, I'd rather get stuck in Chicago than somewhere else, because LA, you know, they be tripping with the water and all that as it is. So, you know, is the lighting good?
Yeah, you good, family.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard today, but it's been a lot of the news came out that they found a couple of the alleged killers of Jam Master Jay. What's your thoughts on hearing that news today?
Yeah, that was sad, man. Jay was my man. We traveled a lot. Salute to the whole Hollis crew. You know, I know his family, know Jay personally. You know, actually, me and Jay, the last time I was in the tunnel was with Jay. the last time the tunnel was open, I was in the tunnel with Jay. And so salute to the whole Hollis crew. Unfortunate situation. And I guess, you know, for the family, that'll help give closure, you know, to the family and friends that it just didn't go unnoticed, even though it took 18 years. But,
right,
you know,
man.
Now,
a lot of some families don't want to know what actually happened, and then some do. They want to just remember that person in the likes that when they last seen them or was involved with them, you know.
Now, they were saying that it was an inside job. You heard rumors for years that it was an inside job. It had to be an inside job based on just everything that happened. And now we came out that the two names identified happen to be close relationship to Jam Master Jay. Did that surprise you at all? Or were you kind of suspecting that too?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's like in today's society, you can't put nothing past nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put nothing past nobody because it be jealousy. Your family members will pull them stunts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the family members will pull them type of stunts just off jealousy. So you got to be mindful, you know, be mindful of things like that.
Word.
Now you Cash Money Midwest. I think it went out for a second.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, to come back in a second. Did you hear that? Did you hear that one?
You froze. Y'all had froze up.
Oh, okay. All right. I was saying, are you Cash Money Midwest?
I mean, yeah, well, it's Cash Money overall. Cash Money overall. But we was actually gonna do a Cash Money Midwest. And I'm basically still waiting on Birdman to make that happen. So, but it was something he definitely considered and wanted to do. So I'm just waiting on him to put the bird call in and we can make it happen from that point. Is it enough light now?
Yeah, you good.
Yep, you good.
Okay.
So how'd you get in touch? How'd you get in touch with Birdman? How'd you meet him?
That's my blood relative. That's my family.
Oh, shit, I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm a Williams boy, man.
All right.
That's what it is. Man.
Yeah.
Now we get a lot.
So for music, the music game, that's my ace in the hole. So when every time somebody felt the need that they can blackball me and this and that for speaking my mind, I never really was concerned with that because I always knew I had Stunner and Slim.
Word. Now, also known, you're obviously a known rapper, but you're also known in the streets for taking care of a lot of situations, de-escalating a lot of situations, just being a true and real OG out here in Chicago. We've had a number of Chicago artists, comedians, just people from the Midwest showing us a lot of love. We appreciate it. And we always ask them, because we from Jersey don't really know what Chicago is. We hear the stories, but we really don't know. We're not in there. How is it in Chicago right now? And then just the whole overall atmosphere that's going on right now in the streets of Chicago.
Well, the climate of the streets is hot at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And it's been throughout the years. The city is beautiful. You know, it's a beautiful city. but how they segregated the state, like Illinois is still like one of the most segregated states in America. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so within our neighborhoods, it's the same way, because you got to keep in mind all our projects was in prime real estate areas. You know, like I can walk from my projects in the Ida B. Wells, I can walk 2 blocks to the water.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like just saying Jersey right there, Jersey City, where we work out in the park, but you got the Statue of Liberty right there.
Mm-hmm.
But you see in Jersey City and Newark and all that surrounds there, you have the crime-ridden areas, but you know, the real estate is right there, the Statue of Liberty right there if you look out your window.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same for Chicago with certain projects, like up and down Straight Street. We had 55 blocks of projects. So we had the biggest project community in the world, even though a lot of would say for Queensbridge, because Queensbridge had their buildings in one block within that block radius, but we had 55 blocks of projects. So when you look at Queensbridge, you would think, okay, Queensbridge got these buildings, but Cabrini Green was similar to the same way. Altgale Gardens minus the high rises, but we had 16-story buildings.
Dope. Now, something that went down, I think it was about a couple weeks ago, was FBG Duck. He was murdered out there. And that area was, I'm hearing, like a real nice area as well. And then I seen you going back and forth with an individual online, pretty much defending that because he was being disrespected, not only FBG but his mother. Could you
yeah, talk? Well, I didn't go back and forth with the individual because I actually don't personally know him. You know, I see where he had posted a picture and was saying something that I could have called the guy, but the guy that he was talking about, I didn't even know who he was talking about. But I asked my brother. The guy he's talking about is actually my brother's brother-in-law, but I don't personally know him. You see what I'm saying? Gotcha. I was in town for my brother's birthday party, or whatever party it was, and he came up and just took a picture. So I didn't personally know him you see what I'm saying, to where he's making it appear that I should have called him and like we homies or something. I don't know him. I never met him in my life but that day. And he took the picture as like that was validation when it wasn't. And I see like whether a few people saying, oh, the interviewer baited me in. You can't bait me in. You know what I'm saying? I can't get baited in. I was speaking off the fact of what was being said. I don't care who it was. If anybody, you know the rules. If you consider yourself a street dude, no women, no children, period, under no circumstances.
Yeah. So
at the end of the day, I didn't talk to Duck mother or anything about the situation. I was just asked about the situation and said, hey, did you hear about this guy calling his mother a liar or whatever? So I'm like, huh? Who do that? That's distasteful. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. So then, you know, now actually last night, so salute to Doug mother, because she actually sent me a message and telling me, thank you for taking up for me. You know what I'm saying? So that means the world to me. You see what I'm saying? Getting that text message from her saying that meant the world to me, because I didn't even know she would have knew about it. You see what I'm saying? Like personally, because she in a time of mourning. Like people talk this street talking. I lost a son. You know what I'm saying? I lost a son to gun violence. So it hit harder for me. So yeah, I'm gonna sympathize with her, because why would anybody get on the internet that ain't got nothing to do with them? You know what I'm saying? If you from Rhode Island, I don't care where you from. Why you got a hard on about what's going on in Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you're not coming out there. You're not trying to, like, what you doing to contribute? Nothing. You just gossiping online. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what is that to respect? And then all the tough talk, who do that?
Right.
Like, I'm not on here about the comment bang with nobody, and this don't feed me, man. I got my own podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in tune and got with Digital Soapbox Network. You know what I'm saying? To where I have a Code of Conduct podcast with myself, Willie D, and Steph. You see what I'm saying? So even with Willie D got 500,000 subscribers. I don't need to be on nobody else's podcast. But it's just that the young brother that reached out to me to do the interview, he said, hey, I'm a young brother. You know, I respect what you do, this and that. I'm from Miami, speaking on the Haitians and the Zoes. So when he came with that approach, I'm like, cool. I didn't ask him about how many followers he got on his on his YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a blogger. That's not what I do. You see what I'm saying? So